If you want to spin a ball with a racket, it's going to have to do this.
Yeah.
Okay. How you do it is going to be kind of individual to you in regard to your movement, but there's going to be some physics that have to be applied to spin the ball.
Yeah.
So you can see in the movement form and the function that goes with it, you can start to see what this would relate to, what this would actually result in. The way you're moving now is exactly what you'd expect to see with this ball flight that's happening. What I want you to do is be able to recognise this, you see yourself. So you see it, not as a coach, but you do become your own coach, but you're still a player.
Yeah.
But you can understand what's taking place, and that's where we're going to go. And this is through awareness. This is not through reading a textbook and understanding positions and then having to look at your golf swing on a video and look at positions to be able to recognise what you're doing. That's not being a player. That's if you want to learn to be maybe a coach. Yeah. But then you'd still apply it in a different way. But it's like, if I want to be a player, which is what you are, you're a player, you've got to be able to feel it. Yeah. Without them, you can't be using a video in a mirror on the golf course. No. But you've got to be able to recognise what is good movement for you, and when you're on it, when you're off it, and then how do you get back on it for that particular shot you want to hit. So keep going for me, because this is fantastic. The way you're moving is superb. Look at that. So if you're talking consistency,
I'm getting my weight forward more.
Yeah, your percentage now, if you're thinking consistency-wise, is miles better. Look at that. Now we are only making a 3/4 swing, or a half swing it might feel to you, but you're not losing much distance. What we're going to find out now is where we go for more distance. The golf swing will naturally lengthen, but it's not going to lengthen by the intention of you wanting to hit it further. No. It's going to lengthen as a result of the forces you're creating, the momentum. If I'm going to throw a ball kind of this distance, how do I recognise the length of the arm swing? Well, I don't. It just happens. And what creates this arm length? Well, it's the intention of only throwing it that distance. It's the forces I'm creating. It's the momentum. Yeah. That's what creates this swing length of my arm. Because what I'm doing is I'm using my body in a way where I'm recoiling elastically, and that changes the direction, and that regulates the swing length of my arm. I'm not thinking of swing length. If I want to throw it further, it's a bigger action, but it's a result of me moving different with the body. Yeah. So the swing length is not something we're that aware of. It's something that is just a result of all the forces we're creating. So what we've got to recognise is what are the forces, and how do we transfer them, and how do we sense it. Now you're creating a lot of momentum here with the arm.
Am I?
Yeah, because you're swinging to there, from there to there. Yeah. Okay.
Without
so your club's swinging from there to there, but that ball's hardly moving. If we related this to throwing, okay, it's like doing this. Yeah. Okay, if you saw someone throw like that, you'd be like, that doesn't look natural. No. Okay. But it's just because you've been used to swinging the golf club with your upper body. So what I want you to do now is I want you to just let this hang. Keep your grip on it though, keep it in the air, let it hang. And I want you to move that, but bang the board to do it. Move. So you have to, and that'll swing it, look. Now look how little the club swings, but how much the board moves. So now if you wanted to swing it more, you'd have to use the board to swing it more. And then you can let your arms, now let your wrists and your elbow go to let it transfer through to the club. And let the club rotate to make it easy. And let your wrists cock and uncock on the way back. Different feeling?
Yeah.
So notice, keep going for me, Matt, this is awesome. Notice how early you use the board, and notice the intensity with which you use it. That's force. And then the golf club reacts, and now the arm is probably, the club will feel different. On the way back, let your arm, good, rotate it, and let your elbow bend. On the way up, go on, let it bend, let your wrist, that's it. Good, and just turn with it, that's it, just turn. Feel different? Yeah. So you're actually letting the wrist, the elbow, the wrist, you're letting the shoulder, you're letting those joints move to let the momentum continue. Because as soon as you resist with the joint, you're interfering with the journey of the golf club ultimately, and the journey of the golf club is a result of that momentum, so you're interfering with the momentum, the flow of it. Your joint actions are starting to interfere through tensioning. We're trying to get as much energy from the ground through to that club head. We've got to get out of the way of the energy, if you like, so you've got to let it flow through the joints. Now, if you just step off that for me, put both hands on it, and just have a few swings, and see what you feel. Just go back and forth. Just make a little swing it in the air on the way back, and take a little thud on the way through. Swing it back in the air and then thud it. Just let it drop down. That's it.
Getting it all, aren't I?
No, you're not. That's good. It's great. You're letting your body move. Fantastic. Brilliant. How's that one feel?
That was lovely. A little bit off the bottom.
Yeah, just a bit. Well, that was good. You start to rotate that base even more. Shot. You're creating now, or using forces to create a swing.
Yeah.
Whereas before it was kind of, you were swinging a golf club. It was more manipulated, more of the kind of, you got an idea of swinging your mind, but you were kind of making it with your arms, and you kind of just, your body was trying to make some kind of swing. Whereas the swing happens just through the intention. I want to throw the ball over there, and the swing just happens by your body recognising how it can use itself and to create the forces. That's awesome. Your movement's starting to really free up.
Yeah. Right through.
Yeah, just keep your grip. Just make a waggle for me. What does a waggle mean to you? Yeah. What would a draw waggle be, do you think? If you wanted to draw the ball. Okay, so that's okay, but it's really late. So we could be doing this.
Okay.
Because we want to strike the ball on the way down.
Yeah.
So that's how the golf club needs to strike the golf ball, but in this direction, because it's coming. But it also needs to rotate, and then it's going to release. So you could make a waggle like this. Now we're going to keep the board here, keep all the weight here, and just pop. That's it. And I want you to just get a feel for just twisting and springing. So it's like the right leg is a spring. You're just twisting it in and then springing it up, and that's the right leg working as a spring. And then what we're going to do now is with the feet over here, we're going to drop into your left, tip forward a bit this way with your chest. That's it. That loads up this hip. The hip feels like it's sticking out. We're on the balls of our feet, and we're going to now spring the left. That's it. You just feel that left spring. Brilliant. If you love the coaching and want to experience the effects of the training that you see with our pupils, you can purchase the GRFI system yourself by following the link in the video description. You'll get all the equipment and a 2-hour download covering all the fundamentals, exploring your movement and how you can use the ground and create those all-important ground reaction forces and transfer them through to clubhead speed and experience the gains that you're seeing in the videos. Notice how that feels on the way back as well, how you can spring it on the way back. On the way back though, you're not going down, you're going to, well you will momentarily, yes. There's a drop pop on the way back, there's a drop pop on the way through. Good. So have a few shots playing around with that. It's so much more movement than you used to. Well done. That's a great first attempt that. It's going to feel a bit awkward at first. Awesome. Feel the power?
Yeah, but with ease. More ease.
Now let yourself use the arc on the way back now. Feel where you could go for the draw. Where could you swing on the way back for more draw? Just feel the backswing first. Where could you go? Yeah, let yourself rotate there. So really twist to throw. There we go. See how it throws it behind you? So if you want to throw the club behind you more, you can use your hips. Just extend. Don't have to do as big a follow through at the minute. Just a little swing forward to get some momentum and then throw it back behind you. There we go. That was it. Yes. Feel how the club's following your body.
Yeah.
There's a weightless feeling on the way back because you pushed off the ground, then you drop and you load back into the floor, then you push again off it. This is what you're timing. Have a couple of shots, see how that feels. Well played. Look at that.
Happy with that.
Feel good?
Yeah.
Well done.
Sure.
I need you in the back of my head, come on.
Well, yeah, you see, you'll use this as visualisation yourself. You'll create your own imagery with it. Just bring the basket a second with us. We're just going to nip out here. I just want you to take a few divots. So the body's used to going up as the club goes down. So let yourself stand up more. Push off in the backswing. You can go up. Yeah, to drop and then that's it. Yeah. Now spring. We need to see the spring with that for some power. There we go. and let your head go with it now into the finish. So you get used to a full finish. Awesome. Yes.
Shot.
It's the one.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Nice one.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, much better.
Strong, powerful,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it? Now feel it with the ground. Same thing. Awesome. So it's now you can start to feel the
nicer,
interaction with the ground.
Yeah.
Should we get your driver?
Oh,
Come on then. So rotation for the draw, that's good that.
Shot.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That different?
A lot better, yeah.
Look at that.
Shot.
Shot.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Much better, yeah. I've forgotten the name.
It's okay. So now just step back, grip it with your left hand, and just do the left arm swish drill, feeling the spring. That's it, more around your body now for the drive. There we go, and it'll throw it out and up. That's it. And there you go.
Shot.
Remembering it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's brand new at the minute. But what you've got now is the very next ball. You can
Yeah, you feel
change
comfy on
the ball
course,
flight back
don't you?
again.
Yeah.
So it's like when you're practicing, that second ball becomes the first one, because now you've got a way of identifying what you needed to do. You can differentiate between what was a push and what is a draw through the process.
Yeah.
And you're developing your feelings all the time. It's just the start. You're just going to develop your awareness for this so it becomes instinctive.
Yeah, it's been brilliant. Cheers.
All right,
Yeah,
enjoyed
thank
it.
you very much. Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
brilliant. Well done,
Yeah,
mate.
Cheers.
Awesome.
Cheers, George.
Well done, that was great.
Feel like you've got what you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got something to work on now. I mean, when I'm hitting that, the only thing that's going through my head is rotation.
Yeah.
It's not about anything. It's not like, oh, what's my grip like?
No. Not once have we mentioned anything like that.
Or I'm not even wondering where it's going. I'm going for the draw.
Yeah. There's an intention there, but
Yeah.
you're recognising the movement for it.
For the draw, yeah.
The feel of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a big change from the beginning,
Yeah.
movement-wise, and also now thinking-wise is different. You're
Yeah.
starting to see it different, which is great, and this is going to evolve with your practice.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
The more you watch the video, the more you'll
Get it
pick up on other
instilled
things.
in.
And you'll pick up on other things too.
Yeah.
You'll take it because you're taking ownership of your learning, so you'll take it into other areas too. But then you'll be seeing the videos in the future on the channel as well, and that'll help guide you too.
Yeah.
With stuff that's you'll see stuff that's relative to this today.
Yeah.
And there's loads of videos in the past on that, so it's like you can use it just to enrich your awareness more and help you go and explore and
Yeah.
play around with it.
Yeah. No, it's been brilliant.
Well done,
Cheers.
mate.
Thank you very
Awesome.
much.
Thanks, man.
Thought you'd go, but you didn't, so I'm sitting here. Thought I heard my phone ring.